the point of focus, including from the president himself. The ODM party, they're marking their 20th anniversary in Mombasa, beginning tomorrow. It's a 4-day celebration. Among those people expected there is ODM-001, a founding member, William Ruto. A lot of focus there, and people have noted that even the president himself is not talking about UDA anywhere. He's talking more about ODM going forward. Yeah.
Of course, politics is a game of numbers, and we are in politics to win. We are not in politics to lose or to all certain positions that will undermine your winning. So I believe right now ODM is in a state of transition from leadership from, you know, BAMBA was BAMBA and BAMBA was ODM. And may his soul rest in peace now that BAMBA is not there. They are trying to come up with a leadership structure that will sustain ODM. And I believe, looking at it, so far they are holding together. I know in terms of the region that Raila was able to hold, we might need to, the president might need to do coalitions with those regions that with Raila's absence. But I believe something that is solid is the Luo Nyanza when it comes to ODM, and I believe, looking at it, the dissenting voices are a bit smaller in terms of those who are not agreeing with us, but 90% of the entire ODM, especially from the Luo Nation, they are agreeing that
yet ODM was larger than the Luo Nation. Yeah. ODM was the biggest party in Western Kenya.
You know, I've started off saying that the fact that now BAMBA is gone, of course, in terms of the foothold that he was able to hold in Western, the foothold he was able to hold in Coast, the foothold he was able to hold in Northeastern, and the foothold he was able to hold in the Kamatusa, the Kalenjins, was huge. And that is what now the president is working on, while cementing the Luo Nation. He's also looking at, for these other fragmented regions, what he needs to do so that he can still hold that fabric together. And I believe he's doing that. If you look at the Kamatusa region, is that the president is now very strong. Look at the Masais, the Samburus, and all those regions now. They are in the basket family. Look at now. Okay, yeah, they are in family. You look at even the Northeastern. The Northeastern, it is thumbs up to the president. He has been able to hold it. Now, what happens in the Western? Western for now still needs a lot of calculations. You know, sometimes it's good to say the truth, because there is the emergence of the young, vibrant leaders from Western, and also there is the trusted old guard who seem to be just telling on who comes. So I believe in Western we have to observe, at the end of the day, strike when it's necessary and sufficient to know at what point do we strike and what balance do we create there, so that we can hold the entire Western together. Cost will be the same. There is the Jaw, there is the indigenous, and all those fabric. The beauty, all of them are aggravating towards the broad-based. So I believe also they'll be able to be handled in their issues to be brought on board. So in terms of building a winning coalition, I believe the president is then on top of it, and there will be another coalition. Mm-hmm. There will be another coalition between ODM and the larger ODM and UDA, and the president will contest in that coalition arrangement. Mm-hmm. So things will boil nicely. So yes. I believe today in this studio I've tried to be as positive as possible, because.
But you do agree there are serious challenges.
You know, sometimes I can't attack my colleague Wakili, because I'm firmly on the driving seat. So He is struggling. He's struggling, and I know come 2027 he will be in opposition. Us is try as much as possible that without having closed mind, we look at the framework, at the political spectrum of Kenya, and we analyze and we come up with a winning strategy for us to be able to get this chunk of votes. What do we need to do? Okay. For us to be able to get this, what do we need to do? For us to be able to get this, what do we need to do? After all, as the president say, nobody can get 98%, nobody can get 70%. What we require is we get at least 60%. You get.
The requirement is only 50 plus 1.
50 plus 1.
Okay.
So I believe from our framework, we are focusing on that winning formula. And
let's focus on ODM for a bit. Yeah.
In fact, I urge the president that if there's a party that we need to hold and make sure it holds together is ODM.
Okay.
At any cost.
ODM had never imagined in their wildest thoughts they would be marking these celebrations without Raila Odinga present. Now they're doing it. Of course, there are the internal wrangles. There's the emerging influence of William Ruto over the party.